All right, you want to live in a beautiful home, but how about this? No rent, no mortgage. Well, no problem. That seems to be the case for a Mount Juliet man living in a $500,000 home without paying a dime. So how can someone get away with being a squatter? News Channel 5 investigative reporter Ben Hall went to find out.
We want to talk to you about why you're in this house.
I want to talk to you about getting out of here. How's that? Does that work with you? Get that out of my face.
Don't touch the camera.
Jude Pischke didn't want to talk about why he's been squatting in this Mount Juliet home for more than 2 years.
The bank
You don't have
says,
I don't give a
bank says you don't have a right to
You know what I
be.
got to say?
When did you move in?
Don't matter. None of your business.
Our investigation found that Pischke moved into the home more than 2 years ago, despite having no legal claim to the property. The banks that had foreclosed on the previous owners essentially forgot about it, allowing it to sit empty for years. This video home tour shows what the luxury log cabin used to look like. Attempts to sell it fell apart because of confusion among banks after the housing crisis.
It sat empty for a while before we tried to buy it.
Ron and Dina Woodard fell in love with the home back in 2014 and tried to buy it at auction.
I knew where all of my furniture was going to be. I mean, it was just, it was ours. And the kids were just as excited about it as we were.
And their high bid was accepted. But days before they were set to close, the bank pulled the plug on the deal.
There was no real explanation of why.
It was just kind of like, oh, we pulled the listing. Sorry.
Yeah.
In late 2012, J.P. Morgan Chase foreclosed on the home, then sold it to Bank of New York Mellon as trustees for investors for a mortgage-backed security. Control over the home has since passed from Countrywide Financial to Bank of America and finally to NationStar. Meanwhile, it is sat empty.
We couldn't get in touch with anybody that would claim any responsibility for the maintenance or ownership or anything else at that point.
City Commissioner Ray Justice contacted more than one bank about the abandoned home, but they didn't seem to care.
I got no response, zero response.
It was about that time Jude Pischke, his friends, and family suddenly appeared at the house.
This is probably one of the most bizarre things I've ever dealt with.
Police were first called to the home in April of 2015 for a domestic dispute involving Pischke and his ex-wife. In September, police discovered a stolen vehicle at the property.
The gentleman had no connection to the owners of the property and that we could find.
Pischke actually paid the back property taxes on the home to keep Wilson County from seizing it in 2015. We found Pischke has a history of codes violations. In 2008, he illegally moved a home to a piece of land near Hermitage, forcing Davidson County officials to condemn the home.
This is just nuts.
Justice says he fields weekly complaints from his constituents about the number of cars and junk being stored at the log cabin.
Are you gaming the system?
No, man. I'm running for Congress.
NationStar Bank finally sent us a statement saying, "We greatly appreciate that you brought this to our attention," and went on to say, "We are moving quickly to evict the home of its current residents so the home can be prepared for sale."
All I can do is applaud Channel 5 News. Thank you for actually going an extra mile and helping us get this taken care of.
But as we discovered, getting Pischke to leave may not be easy.
This is not your property. The bank says you have no right to be here.
Yours?
As Pischke walked to his truck, we didn't realize what was about to happen.
Let me see here. What were you talking about? This is probably work on it. Out of here.
All right.
Go, God.
We're backing up.
No, leave, God.
We're leaving right now. Don't hit. We're leaving right now. Now, we were not hurt by all that, but police arrested Pischke and charged him with aggravated assault. He bonded out and still lives in the house. We'll keep watching to see if the bank actually gets him out of the home.